وين رايحين؟
وادي الملوك.
برافو. Where are you going, Ann?
West Bank, baby.
Very good. Oh, and this golden felucca.
Colossi set up at the gate of the temple of Amenhotep III, of which nothing remains but those colossi. Each one is a statue of King Amenhotep, seated on a square throne with a low pedestal. This colossus of Amenhotep III used to produce a whistling sound as the wind passed through it every dawn. So the Greeks named the statue Memnon, the Ethiopian hero who helped the Trojans during the siege of their city and was killed by Achilles. His mother, the goddess of dawn, Aurora, tearfully asked the god Zeus to see her son apart from other humans, so he used to appear to her at dawn as a sound. She would weep upon hearing him, and her tears would fall as dew.
They're not the attraction, by the way. I am here.
I know, did you see all those people that wanted to take your picture?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's gonna visit me at my tomb. Dean, say it on camera. Will you visit me on my tomb someday? Sure. Okay.
Every day.
What are you gonna do?
Every day.
Every day.
You read the
So I'm going to visit Hachi Berry.
You read the Fat for me someday.
They're going to visit Hachi. They're going to visit Hachi Berry.
That's right, Hachi Berry. And Queen Hatshepsut. Don't go too far. Where are you going?
Following a tour guide to the next lecture. The next story.
The architect Senmut constructed in the mountain cliff a commemorative temple for Queen Hatshepsut on 3 main levels in the form of terraces surmounting each other. He added pavilions for carrying out worship and rites to each of Ammon, Ra, Harakhti, Anubis, and the goddess Hathor. The temple was not used to prepare religious and funerary rites for the queen herself or her father, Thutmose I, or even his second wife, Queen Ahmose, but it was dedicated primarily to the worship of the great god Ammon, god of Thebes. Pavilions were also constructed for Ra Harakhti, god of Heliopolis, whose worship obliged that holy rites be carried out on an altar exposed to the sun, as well as for the god Anubis, god of the dead, and the goddess Hathor, lady of the west. Construction of this temple was started in the 8th or 9th year of Queen Hatshepsut's reign. Good limestone was used in it. The temple of Hatshepsut clearly demonstrates the antagonism between her and Thutmose III, whom she managed by virtue of her strong personality to exclude from the throne of Egypt because of his young age. This temple was given a name during the reign of Queen Hatshepsut, meaning the Holy of Holies of Ammon. This was shortened in the Ramesside period to the Holy Spot. The name Deir el-Bahari, Northern Monastery, is an Arabic name given to this area in the 7th century AD after the Copts used the temple as a monastery. Pharaonic kings need to identify themselves with the sun. The sun rose in the morning and set in the evening, and rose again the following day. Similarly, pharaohs would live again in the afterlife, just as the sun always rises the following morning. That is why they chose the West Bank for their tombs, where the sun sets, and the East Bank for their temples, where the sun rises, and life starts again every morning. It was customary to place a papyrus in the deceased sarcophagus, including a large number of religious formulae from the Book of the Dead to facilitate the deceased's passage to the region of Osiris. There were some scenes and texts indicating the trial of the dead, drawn or written on papyrus sheets wrapped around the mummy and also on the walls of the tombs and the sarcophagi. The tomb of Tutankhamun, which was discovered intact by Howard Carter in 1922 after surviving looting by robbers for 3,350 years. Here we see King Ai performing the last religious rites for Tutankhamun, known as the opening of the mouth ceremony.